Welcome. Thank you again for tuning in to another video. This week's flow is a power flow centered in balancing and strengthening our standing postures. There are many options and variations here. Please make sure that you have all the props that you might need. A block and a strap are probably going to be your two most beneficial ones for this practice today. Roll out your mat and we will start standing at the very top. Stand at the top of your mat, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale and fold forward over your legs. Inhale, take a breath, lift your chest halfway up, lengthening through the spine. Exhale and fold over your legs. Take a few of these. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale to fold. This time as you breathe in, sweep your arms up overhead. Sink your hips back. Bend into the knees and find your way into Utkatasana, chair pose. And turn your torso to one side, guiding the outer edge of the arm to the knee. A few breaths in your twist. Come through center. Sink back into your chair as you exhale. Turn your torso to the other side, working your way into your twist. Breath or two. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Step your left leg back. Take a breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, release the hands behind you. Clasp them together, feel the shoulders pull. Keep squeezing inner thighs together to help support you. Take another breath. And exhale, fold. Plant the hands. Step right leg back to meet left in plank. Shift onto the tippy toes, lower through your chaturanga push-up. Inhale, press through cobra. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips, and release to downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep left leg up, bend the knee into the chest, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, wrap inner thighs together, sweep arms overhead. Take a breath, find your foundation. Exhale, clasp the hands together behind your low back. Take a few breaths, offer the heart, just maintaining softness through the space. Exhale, close to frame the front foot. Step your left leg back to meet the right in plank. Optional vinyasa here. If you'd like to continue to keep building heat, take as many of these vinyasas as you'd like. If you need a break, feel free to hold a downward dog instead. With your breath, sweep the right leg up. Can open the hip for a moment. Bend the knee into the chest. Step your foot between your hands. And plant the outer edge of the left foot parallel to the edge of the mat. And stack your torso over top of your hips. For warrior two, clasp the hands behind the low back. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, bow forward to the inner edge of right leg. And feel your shoulders start to touch the knee. Inhale to come up. Exhale, frame the front foot, spin back into your lunge. Step back to downward dog. Sweep left leg up, bend the knee into the chest, and step your foot between your hands. Plant the edge of right foot parallel to edge of mat. Inhale, sweep up, stacking torso over hips. Find your solid foundation, left knee tracking over top of left ankle. Clasp the hands behind the low back. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, bow forward. Keep rooting evenly into all four corners of each foot. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, close to frame the front foot. Step right foot to meet left. Heel toe the feet wide and slowly sink the hips down. Click Malasana squat just to open the hips. Inhale, lift the hips back up. Heel toe the feet into the center. Exhale. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead, stand tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands. Step your feet into plank. Inhale, come onto tippy toes. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press into the tops of the feet. Exhale, release back, downward facing dog. Sweep right leg up. Open the hips. Bend the knee into the chest. Step your foot between your hands. Plant left foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Wrap your right arm underneath your right knee and your left arm behind your lower back. This is a great place to use a strap if you cannot bind your hands together. Start to walk your back leg in. Find that solid foundation through the left foot. And when you are ready, begin to lift using your core, squeezing, maybe eventually just extending the leg out or standing here. Mindfully release your bind. Cross right ankle over top of left thigh. Sink the hips back into a little chair. Come to stand at the top of your mat. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release, plant hands. Feet step into plank. Option to take the vinyasa here or to hold a down dog if you'd like a little more of a leisurely practice. Left leg sweeps into the air. Open the hips. Bend the knee into the chest. Step your foot between your hands. Plant the outer edge of right foot parallel. Create your bind. Again, whether your hands can touch or if you need to use a strap, doesn't matter. Keep walking the right leg in. Find the solid foundation. Tiptoe the left foot in as much as possible. And use your core to help lift you. Feel the crown of the head pull tall. And take as many breaths here in Bird of Paradise. Mindfully release. Cross the left ankle over top of right thigh. Sink hips back into chair. And deep breath in. Exhale, release down. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, fold forward. Hands plant, feet step back into plank. Shift to tippy toes, lower through chaturanga. Feel the elbows hug in the sides. Heart opens as you press through cobra. Spine lengthens, hips lift as you release through downward dog. Lift right leg, bend the knee into the chest, step your foot between your hands. Skip the left foot in about a half a step so that the heel can plant down. Left toe slightly angle in, heel slightly angles out. An optional bind if you'd like to clasp the hands together for a shoulder stretch here. Release them to the lower back to protect your shoulders. Reframe your front foot. Find your lunge again, lengthening everything out. Step right leg back to plank. Take your vinyasa or hold a down dog. Left leg lifts up, knee bends into chest and steps between your hands. Again, back foot will skip in a few steps. Slightly angled. Optional shoulder stretch if you'd like. A few breaths here. And begin to release your hands to your lower back. Exhale to frame the front foot. Inhale, begin to shift into your lunge. Press your way up, straightening through the left leg and lifting the right leg off the mat. Stack right hip on top of left, opening them up. This is another great place to have a block underneath the left hand if you'd like. Begin to bend into your knee. Reach your right hand back for your foot. Lift up into King Dancer. Maybe fall out of it too. And come back to center. Take a breath. Inhale, sweep arms overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, sweep the left leg behind you. Stacking the left hip on top of the right, opening them up. Press your weight into your right foot and hand. And slowly peel your chest open. And coming into your half moon pose in a different way. Bend the left knee. And reach the hand for the foot. Press foot into hand, lift up through the crown of the head. Slowly lower down. Inhale to come to center. Take a little lean to the left and to the right. And stretching through the sides. And gentle twist to each side as well. And bring the hands to heart center. And this concludes this power flow. Thank you so much for practicing with me. If you enjoyed this flow, please give it a like and subscribe to this channel to see more videos like this. Namaste.